Hi everyone. Just a quick reminder really, and a few things that I wanted to talk about. Forgive me if it's a bit all over the place because I don't have a script. I'm just going off what I've written down, research I've been doing for the last couple of days. And one thing that strikes me as really obvious at the moment is that the globalists that rule things, the powers that should never be, we all know who they are, their ideology, their idea of what they want is the Luciferian doctrine, the Luciferian plan, which means that we have to swallow up whatever bullshit that they're suggesting. And all I can hear from people continuously is, what are we going to do about this? What can we do about this? Well, what can we do until there's enough of us that know what's going on? I mean, a lot of people are waking up, don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't seem to be enough to make a difference for people to get really angry and say, right, enough is enough, I've had enough. There's got to be something that these people are doing that stops us from moving forward with a plan. Everybody is angry. Everybody that's awake, that knows what's happening to us, is angry. But they're also frightened because, you know, who wants to go to prison at the end of the day? If you've got a family and people that need you, you know, you fall in line and do things that you really don't want to do. It's awful. It is awful. They've literally got you by the throat. They've got you by the throat. They're reversing everything that it says in the Bible. All the good things about life and about the earth are all being turned upside down and on the head because that's the plan. These people are not like us. You can't judge the moral compass of billionaires like George Soros, Bill Gates, you know, the Clintons. These people are absolutely sick in the head. They're all, they've come from a different place than we have. I mean, Hillary Clinton, her mentor, the person that she aspired to be, was Sololensky. I mean, they talk one language to the bankers and say one, you know, they've got one script for them and another script for the public that they say in the campaign trails when they're trying to impress you. It takes a little bit of research to find out the truth. And I mean, how blatant can their agenda be? All the pop stars in America, you've got Katy Perry, Rihanna, the black rappers that are talking about the Illuminati in all the songs. I mean, it's right there in your face. The fact that they eat human meat and drink blood is the one thing that most people can't get their head around. But it's quite easy for me to understand, really, because if you think about the movie They Live, and you think about Death Becomes Her with Goldie Hawn, Bette Midler. Is it Bette Midler? No, what's the other witch called? Oh, God. I can see her now. Meryl Streep, Goldie Hawn. That movie was more or less giving you an insight into the fact that these people do not want to die. They've got too much money and they're too healthy. They will do anything to stay alive for as long as they want to. If you had millions of pounds and a great life, everything to live for, you would be of a different mindset, because the people that you mix with are all rich people who also don't want to die. They're introduced to adrenochrome, which keeps you young, it improves your health, and it literally is something that you can see happening overnight. Like the movie Death Becomes Her. When she drinks the potion, you can literally see the skin unwrinkling, and, age just, it's like somebody's gone like that. The skin literally, they're 10 years younger overnight. What's not to love apart from where the stuff comes from and how they get it? We know that there's children chained up in dark cellars and underground and God knows where, being tortured and having their blood let. This blood is being sold and devoured by the elite and people that have got money. Oh, as sick as it is. I mean, they give you half a clue about what they're doing. Katy Perry's video, Bon Appetit, there it is right in your face, telling you we eat humans. And just recently, in the last few days, Chrissy Teigen has deleted thousands and thousands, in fact 60,000 tweets, that she stupidly, because these people are stupid, they're like children, these paedophiles. They've got to share all the stuff, all the more disgusting, the better, and the more people they want to show it to. That's the mentality that you're dealing with. They're literally like children. They've never grown up. And they will never, ever accept responsibility for anything. They're the kind of people that will blame every other person around rather than say, yeah, all right, it was me, let's fix it. No, it wasn't me, it was her, it was him. These people would cut each other's throats as soon as look at one another. What's going on is scandalous. And the mask wearing. Mask wearing is a satanic, it's a ritual. It's telling you to keep quiet and be subservient to whatever these creatures that plan our fate at the Bilderberg meetings decide that they want us to do, along with the think tanks that they have working for them, discussing what the outcome of doing certain things to the public will create. That they're aware of what's going to happen. This is planned. This pandemic has been in the pipeline for at least 10 years because some of these stupid people have been talking about it. I mean, Dr. Fauci saying that there was going to be an outbreak of a disease or a virus during Trump's presidency. I mean, people just overlook this stuff. They don't seem to hear it or see it or hold these death scientists accountable for what they are doing. Bill Gates, I don't think, has got a plan, an end game. I think it's just literally all about doing away with as many people as they can while they're still on this earth. It's blatantly obvious they're murdering old people and Africans and anybody that's vulnerable and weak, that doesn't know what's going on, and they're the people that are dying. It's absolutely terrible. But the only time people are going to wake up is when everybody knows about this. So you've got to keep going. We, the likes of me and you, and I just wish that my channel had 500,000 subscribers. Then it would be worth every day to me delving deeper and deeper into this darkness, and believe me, it is darker than you could ever imagine. Bill and Melinda Gates, oh God, they've got just this smug way that they're like determined to deceive everybody, as many people as possible, pretending that they've got your and your family's interests at heart, and your grandchildren's interests at heart. They really have not. They haven't. Luciferians believe, and Satanists, Luciferians, call them what you want, the globalist elites believe that if you're someone that needs help, that is not their job to help you. They can pretend all they like to be philanthropists, but if you look at the Satanic Bible, it tells you that people in need are a pain in the arse. You know, it's literally dog eat dog and survival of the fittest. They don't do empathy, they don't do sympathy. It's very animalistic. So, you know, they can sit there on television all they want pretending that they're nice people, and they want to give you a vaccine so that you'll all be saved. Yay. That isn't what they're doing, I promise you. It really isn't what they're doing. And why does nobody understand asymptomatic people? So people that are all testing positive for this because the tests are rubbish, the tests are not accurate. Even listen, in Africa, one of the leaders did a private test for this, to see if the tests they were using were accurate. They tested animals, they tested fruit, they tested oil. And believe it or not, the goat was positive for coronavirus. The pawpaw fruit was, what's it called? Indecisive. You know, this is the bullshit that they're feeding to you. Now, all of a sudden, from 12 o'clock tonight, we're going backwards, even though the government are telling you they're letting you out and you're allowed to do what you want. The mind control and the brainwashing is all still there. What the hell is this about? You can go into a food place, although you've got to wear a mask to walk in there to order your food. But apparently, if you sit down, you don't need a mask on. Does this virus not spread if you sat down? Maybe if it's 4 o'clock, this doesn't apply to you. If you've had gloves on, it doesn't apply. The rules are changing every day. These people think you're a fool. They're treating you like an idiot. In big numbers, you've got to say no to this. You've got to say no. You can't let the government bully you and boss you around anymore. Use your common sense. Why would you have to wear a mask now all of a sudden when they're telling you that there's more cases? Cases mean deaths. There's about 700 people altogether died from this in America, where